afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you all to the Advanced Design Studio of Honda R&D Americas. My name is Jason Wilbur. I'm the design manager here. The purpose of our studio, Advanced Design Studio here, is not simply to create new product concepts, although we do that, but to help establish brand direction that is many generations away. This location in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, with its very progressive and high-energy fashion, arts, and cultural scene, is a great place for designers to be able to think about the challenge of future design. Our studio has played a lead role within Honda R&D's global advanced design activity to help imagine the products of tomorrow and to create more expressive design that will influence our future products for both the Acura and Honda brands. Today, we are proud to host the debut of two Honda vehicles on opposite ends of the spectrum, the hot new Civic Coupe and the zero-emission Clarity fuel cell. To lead us into these introductions, it's my pleasure to welcome the Head of Public Relations for American Honda, Sage Martin.
Thanks, Jason, and hello, everyone. We really appreciate you taking time to be here with us for this little preview of a couple of the cars that we're debuting at the LA show this week. It's a great way for us to close out what we began about 11 months ago as the year of Honda. And I want to also take the chance to thank our friends at Honda R&D for hosting us today. We've had a great 2015, and that's due in no small part to the incredible cadence of new products they brought us this year that have been really driving our sales growth. So we're not letting up. Next year is shaping up to be the year of Honda 2.0 as we continue our super aggressive launch schedule of new product introductions. In addition to the continuation to the continued fortification of our light truck lineup and the rollout of the 10th generation Civic, today we begin the introduction of an entirely new generation of advanced technology environmental vehicles. This starts with the Clarity fuel cell that debuted at the Tokyo Motor Show a few weeks ago. So while it's too early to provide specific details of these future products, this new generation of advanced electrified Honda vehicles, the Clarity fuel cell and plug-in hybrid and hybrid vehicles, these will work together to create a new volume sales pillar for our brand, to meet the needs of a new generation of customers looking for a different kind of mobility. In the meantime, the rest of our lineup will continue to deliver best-in-class fuel economy for our customers, and this will happen with every new product introduction we make. These products are driving our success as we close in on an all-time record year for American Honda and for the Honda brand. As always, of course, we're getting it done one customer and one car at a time, not through fleet sales. And so based on the latest retail sales data, we're now on track to post a third consecutive year of segment sales leadership for Accord, Civic, CR-V, and Odyssey. We expect the outright best-selling SUV in America to be the CR-V for the fourth consecutive year. That means a Honda product holds the top retail spot in 3 of the 4 major segments: car, SUV, and minivan. As you know, the new Civic sedan went on sale last week. Over the next 18 months or so, we're going to be rolling out the rest of the Civic lineup, including the new coupe we have for you today, followed by our first ever 5-door hatch, new SI variants, and finally, of course, a radical new Type R model. In short, it's the most comprehensive Civic lineup in our history. So we kicked off actually the Civic launch at the New York Auto Show last spring with the coupe concept debut. Today, we're going to share the production version of that car with you. So to tell you more about it is the North American development leader of the Civic Coupe, John Wong, and the U.S. lead for the coupe, the U.S. design lead for the coupe, I should say, Guy Melville Brown. So guys, come on up.
Thanks, Sage, and hello, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
It's a real honor to be with you today representing our global team of engineers and designers who worked on this project.
The foundations for this all-new Civic Coupe, the platform and the underpinnings are shared with the rest of the 10th generation Civic lineup. And just like the sedan, the design effort began in Japan. Working together, our global design and development team really hit the reset button, targeting a new level of design, of performance, and quality. These efforts are obvious in the new Civic Coupe, in its sporty handling, in its ride refinement, cabin quietness, top-class fuel economy, and safety.
Right, Guy. For the coupe development, we started with the same fundamental platform components: the sophisticated new chassis, the upsized wheels and standard, and the new multi-link rear suspension, as well as a more rigid yet lightweight body, and premium technologies like hydraulic compliance bushings and variable ratio electric power steering.
We also targeted the very same high level of body sealing and sound deadening, with features like acoustic glass windshields, triple sealed doors, and full underbody covers that aid both aero and NVH.
And like the sedan, we have two all-new powertrains, a 2-liter iVTEC and the new 1.5-liter direct injected turbo, our first ever turbocharged coupe. These new powertrains make this an incredibly powerful Civic Coupe, yet with EPA fuel economy ratings expected to be top of the class. So Guy, we should probably show the car, right?
I guess so, right? Well, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new 2016 Honda Civic Coupe. So, here she is. As you can see, we've been able to maintain a lot of the core DNA from the concept model we showed you back in New York. The gestures, the characteristics, and the emotions that the car evokes remain unchanged. Well, maybe it's a little less green. You see, we took the philosophy of the sedan and we cranked up the volume. Everything had to get a little louder. This car had to be more charismatic, more sporty, and even more ambitious. And that's really where we set the bar with this all-new Civic Coupe. You see, more than anything, we wanted the new Civic Coupe to clearly communicate the fun and the excitement that this car here will deliver.
Our starting point was the new Civic platform with its more athletic and premium-looking wheels outstands, with its longer hood, longer wheelbase, lower hip point, lower roofline, wider body and wheel track, and shortened front overhead. From the A-pillars forward, we're essentially carrying forward the 10th generation Civic family design. From the A-pillars back, things start to look different.
That's right. You see, we've lowered the roofline on this car by almost a whole inch compared with the sedan. That results in this faster rear silhouette that really leads your eyes down to the signature taillight graphics at the back. These help to emphasize this kind of low and wide stance and makes this Civic Coupe instantly recognizable day or night. We also pushed the side glass in around the rear passengers to create a more sporty and a more personal interior. In doing so, we were able to accentuate these rear fenders that really put an emphasis on the rear wheels and give the car this kind of strong and menacing stance. The other big differentiator with the coupe is that we've taken almost 5.5 inches out of the rear overhang. This really helps to amplify the stance and gives you the feeling that we've kind of taken the wheels and we pulled them out to the extents and corners of the vehicle.
The lower roofline, shorter rear overhang, and taillight graphics really define this new coupe styling. But you're wondering probably what this means for interior space. Well, here again, leveraging the fundamental goodness of this new Civic platform and Honda's packaging prowess to deliver a more sporty and spacious package. Front legroom and both front and rear headroom are actually up slightly from the previous model. Passenger space in the main cabin is up more than 8 cubic feet. And rear passengers get an additional 5.5 inches of legroom. Trunk space is virtually unchanged. And we're providing a 60-40 split rear seat on all trims to optimize people and cargo hauling flexibility. Inside, we've got a unique black interior treatment with contrasting gray and beige highlights. And like the sedan, we're liberally applying soft-grade surfaces and high-grade finishes. For this model, an EXL, that means leather seats, door inserts, steering wheel and shift knob, and a stitched leather-centered armrest, and LED shift indicator and ambient interior lighting. And the nerve center for a new level of coupe infotainment capabilities is an all-new display audio touchscreen that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a first in the compact coupe segment, and a whole lot more.
You see, the coupe we see in front of us is more sporty, spacious, fun, fuel efficient, clean, and connected. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an incredibly dynamic coupe. All in all, this is the sportiest, most sophisticated, and tech-savvy Civic Coupe we've ever made. And we're thrilled to be able to share it with you guys here today.